What's going on, everybody? Welcome to RNG Crypto. It's your boy here with you for another video, guys. And in this video, I'm going to be covering Gala, specifically Gala Film. I want to cover 3 of their titles. We all know already Gala Film is going to be coming out, right? They made the announcement in Malta at the Galaverse, but we don't really know what films are coming out or what series are coming out. But we have gotten a little sneak peek into 3 of them. 1 being the Vox movie, 2 being Ghosts of Ruins, and 3 I and I Co, which is a beautiful storytelling short story type content, which actually already has over 40 billion views, but I'm not going to cover that right this second. I did want to give you a quick heads up of what's coming, guys, so be ready, enjoy this content, and if you like it, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Let's get into it. Okay, so first up, we're going to talk about Vox Film, right? But before we talk about the movie or the film, let's talk about what Vox are and why they are significant. And essentially, and it's been stated a couple of times on Discord and on interviews, that Vox are pretty much the most critical NFT collections that Gala has to offer. And a lot of this has to do with the fact that most of the games, if not all of the games, will eventually be represented in the Vox verse by Vox characters. And you can see here we've got the traditional Townstar Vox, and if you're not familiar with what Townstar is, it's essentially like Farmville but on the blockchain, offered by Gala. If you don't have an account, create one using my referral link down below and start playing. It's a lot of fun. You've got on the right, looks like a Walking Dead Vox, and if you are so not familiar, Gala Games has a partnership with AMC Studios and Ember Entertainment to actually make a video game for Walking Dead. The characters in there don't look like the Vox. They look a little more realistic. Still, obviously a video game, but really cool stuff. And then you've got Miranda's, which is, the easiest way to put it is, it's World of Warcraft on the blockchain, Miranda's. Again, those characters also don't look like Vox avatars. Vox have their own little cool look. They look a little bit like Legos, which I love all the Lego movies, which brings me to the film. But let's talk about this before we dive into that. So essentially, again, Vox are representations of all, if not most, of the games that Gala is going to be coming out on. They are working with Will Wright. If you don't know who Will Wright is, well, I'm a geek, right? I've been playing my whole life. I used to play the original SimCity back in the 90s, I think it was, right? When I was a little kid. He is the creator of that. He also came up with The Sims, and I'm sure if you haven't played SimCity, you probably played The Sims, or at least are familiar with it. Will Wright is the producer or developer of both of those titles, and Will Wright has come in, and he is actually going to make Voxverse, which is going to be a metaverse, a giant metaverse, tying in, again, all the games that are participating in the Vox collection into one huge metaverse where you can play these characters, play and earn, explore, and just take full advantage of Web3 on the blockchain. Now that you have a basic understanding of what the Vox are, let's have Gala show us what they're working on.
We're excited to announce Gala Films. The general idea for the first feature film for Vox is around these 2 worlds meeting, the real world and this new Web3 world.
Up until now, we've had a very limited idea of kind of what these Vox are, where they come from, who are they. But the movie is going to actually start uncovering a lot of this.
Not only is Gala Games and their fans going to be excited, but this is a movie and a project that's going to change the shape of what people have seen before with animated film. I'm super excited to announce the film screenwriter, Adam Pava.
It's just been so fun working with the Gala Games people and Blue Eyes Entertainment and just being part of this exciting opportunity.
Adam's the perfect writer for this film, hands down. Having his mind and the way that he's able to take humor and make everything so relatable.
You know, just like we did with the Lego movie, where we took all these disparate aspects and brought them all together, that's sort of what's amazing about the Gala Games ecosystem. We have this opportunity to take all of these different realms, these different games, these different types of characters, and find a way to connect them all. So it really is just this huge sandbox to be able to write a movie in. In this movie, we really focus on this gamer who's like a high school girl named Erin, and she loves gaming. And then we have her dad, who's this guy that does not understand it at all. It'll end up being this story where they have to like work together as they actually end up in the world of these games. You really get to explore all the comedy of somebody who doesn't understand them at all and somebody who knows them super well as they go on this amazing adventure together.
Community is the single most important thing that makes Gala what it is. And whether it's games, whether it's music, or now film, if it doesn't benefit them, we don't do it.
So that was Vox, guys, and that is an example of how some of the game content can be turned into films. And Ghost of Ruin, which is the next one on the list, is actually the flip side of that, where they actually are producing a series first, and it's already been confirmed, well, not confirmed, but stated loosely, verbally, I should say, so don't, hold my feet to the fire on this, but the team is also actually planning on turning this series into a video game further down the line. But right now, the number one focus is to get us this series, Ghost of Ruin, and this one is a really, really cool one. Check it out.
I want you to feel the power of neural reality. I want you to live in
The process of creating this has been an insane journey.
It's fun, it's exciting, it's action-packed.
You don't get these opportunities too often.
It's been beyond what we could have ever imagined.
From an inkling of an idea 2 years ago, this really amazing script, to finally meeting Gala Games.
This was one of the projects we absolutely had to get involved with.
Everybody that is working on this is so passionate about the project.
Ghost of Ruin started off as an exploration into mental health. There's a mental health epidemic that's going on today, and I think it's all the more important that we have a series that really talks about the future of connectedness.
Aiden's experiences are a fictionalized representation of my own observations as I worked in an acute mental health facility. I want people to think, to feel, and connect in ways to help them cherish their own health and to have compassion on those who've fallen into the cracks of their own minds.
I hope that people take away from this series, one, just have an amazing time. Life's hard, we all want to be entertained. But I hope it does sink in some of the deeper themes of the show. Staying connected in the midst of digital isolation.
Michael and I as executive producers, our role is to sort of bring all of PJ and Ryan's visions to life.
So for us to be able to dig into something that has a real arc, it's really cool. We're all pretty stoked about this.
This title has so much potential. We probably couldn't have found a better and more qualified team to work alongside to deliver it.
We've got an awesome script as a base, and it's now about visualizing those characters. You work with storyboard artists, you sketch out everything. From there, you're building a thing called a boardomatic. That informs the edit, informs pacing. And then you just start to push everything into production.
Now seeing it actually come to life has been such a pleasure.
I think it's got a little bit of everything, from film to music to the opportunity to gamify it, to actually make a game from it, things like collectibles, art. I think it's just something extremely inspiring.
The future of this is just wide open. We're excited to get it out the door.
We're super excited for everyone else to see it.
Yeah.
Watch this space. This is going to be one hell of a journey.
We are so excited for you to see the rest of our show. So keep an eye out for future announcements, and we hope you'll join us on this incredible adventure.
There you have it, guys. These are the leaky leaks that we've been fed on Discord. By the way, if you're not in the Discord already, hop into Gala Film. Guys, it is still a very intimate setting because it's so early. Gala Film in general is so early. But guys, you can talk to these guys. I'm literally in Discord. I'm looking at the screen in Discord right now, chatting with PJ Aceturo and Ryan Ramsey, who are the two visionaries behind this, the two that have been working together, writing the script for over 2 years now. And the guys you saw at the beginning of this clip just now. How often do you get to have this kind of intimate setting with producers and scriptwriters at this level, guys? Not very often. Hop in the Discord, guys. Link down below. Anyway, guys, Ghost of Ruin, blows my mind. I mean, I can't wait for the video game, but the series is going to be awesome. So let's move on to the final one, Ironical. This is a beautiful one. I can't wait to show you this.
Thank you very much, Sarah. My name is Peter. I'm from Singapore. I'm the founder of Ironical. Ironical has been viewed more than 46.5 billion views in about 3 years. Ironical exists because we wanted to remind children, young people, and even people who are not so young that everything is going to be okay. Our slogan is love can happen anywhere. Ironical comes from the part of my life many years ago. To tell the story properly, it really began when I was about 6 years old. I went to a free trial art lesson near a place where I stay in Ang Mo Kio, Singapore. So it's a free trial art lesson. I was one of the first and earliest kids to sign up. Unfortunately, what happened at the free trial lesson is the teacher realized that I don't have the fees, the funds to pay for the next future lesson. So what happened is the teacher told me, maybe you get out of the class. The seat could be taken by somebody else who could afford. I went home and cried. Reaching home, my grandfather is asking me, why are you crying? What happened? Tell me. So I told him what happened. Why am I different from other people? Why is it that we couldn't afford something like a $20 fee to attend the art lesson? So my grandfather said, man, why do you want to be the same as other people? And he did tell me a story to encourage me. So he did tell me this story about there was this young little boy who used to be just like me, right? His hair looks like you. His eyebrow is very thick like you. He likes to wear red color shirt just like you. And what important, he's just like you, right? The way he hold a pencil, 4 fingers wrapped around the pen like this. And he couldn't told, he was told he couldn't draw properly. And what happened is he believed in himself. He never gave up on his dreams. Before he died, he became very successful. He created Disneyland. His name was Picasso. The last lesson, probably he's teaching me indirectly, is that sometimes we don't realize the true value of a moment until it becomes a memory. Sometimes later becomes never. Sometimes if we hesitate a bit, we may never get a second chance to do something like this. I think storytelling is and will always be one of the most important and powerful way to change people's mind, or to inspire, or to remind people of very important emotions, messages, or timely messages, like love, right? Especially in a world where hurt shouts. I think there's a lot of things we can do, and the best way to do it is through storytelling. Everywhere you look, love is always around us. You just need to open your eyes and be aware. There's always hope. So don't feel lonely. Don't be depressed. There's always hope and love around you. Storytelling is and will always be the most powerful way to inspire people. And I think Gala Films has the opportunity to really create the next generation storytelling. Because I believe the next generation storytelling will be figured out and will be built on metaverse. And with the commitment and the value shared between me and Gala Films into one area with so much resources, with so much dedicated people, and we are talking about really good people all coming together to create this ecosystem, I think Ironical, with the support of Gala Film, might be able to figure out the next generation storytelling. And if we can do that, no matter what kind of investment we are looking at, no matter what kind of resources we need to put in, what kind of hard work we need to put in, if we can do that successfully, I think a lot of things is going to change for a lot of people. Even if we were to fail, which I don't think we will, the losses is personal. But if we were to succeed and figure out the next generation storytelling with Gala Film, I think the world will be a slightly better place. And this is why I'm really excited, for any opportunity to see how I can do and explore to do something really special with Gala Film.
Wow, every time I watch that interview, and it doesn't get old, every time it just warms my heart. It's beautiful. I mean, storytelling, I grew up with it. You know, my dad is from West Africa, and he used to tell me stories all the time as a kid growing up. And it's true. I mean, most of those stories are word of mouth. And, you know, to put them into some kind of video animation like that and be able to preserve them for, you know, forever, I guess, is beautiful, especially if it has such a good message. So Ironical touches my heart, and I'm sure it's going to touch a lot of hearts out there. Guys, that's it for me, guys. I hope you enjoyed the update on Gala Film. By the way, if you want to own a film NFT, you already can. If you've been looking behind me there on the left, that scene there, it was cut into 20 different NFTs you can now buy on OpenSea. What they're going to be used for, how they're going to be adopted or integrated into the Gala Film ecosystem, I have no idea, but they're the very first NFTs on the film side, so I have them. Anyway, guys, I hope you like the content. If you like the content, hit the like, hit the subscribe, and find me and others of the community in the Discord. Again, link down below. See you guys. Peace out. Peace and love. Till next time.
I can always tell when you're worried. Is it the boy?
Any progress?
It's getting worse.
Enough to stop the tournament?
Been here for hours. No bugs. Wanna log out?
Someone's on edge. I'm not afraid of the video game.
Just a video game, huh? Shh.
Look out! I want you to feel the power of neural reality. I want you to live in